Hello, Choma.
Adam, at your office now.
Oh, you're at the office already? Hey. All right, I'm coming to the reception to see you now.
Okay. Oh my God.
Hey, Choma!
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm good too. You're looking good, girl. Welcome. We have a lot to catch up on. Girl, let's catch up. Yes. All right. You're welcome. You're so welcome.
Is love just enough when there's fear inside? Every joke, every dance.
How are you?
So this 600 square meter is going for 70 million.
70 million?
Yes.
Hold on. Is
Very
that not
nice.
the voice of
we
my
also have beach
Achalugo?
view.
Achalugo?
So this beachfront.
Odogo,
I overheard
Please wait,
70
Odogo.
million. Is it the
What are
one
you
I'm
doing
paying
there?
for? Or is it the one you will tell me what it is?
Odogo, leave that one first. Yeah.
You see, my niece just came back from Harvard University.
Really?
The girl just finished work here. She took over Roberts. I have promised her that I'm going to get her an apartment in Lagos.
That is good. You came to the right place. Wait,
Achalugo.
my friend was just telling me about some of the ones they
How are
have.
you?
Let me help you.
Oh,
Come
hey.
on, have it.
Achalugo.
Take it easy.
Don't worry, I will take it easy. Is it not you? Hey! I don't understand you. Your itinerary is too much, even more than my own. I will see you in Anambra today. Today I'm seeing you in Lagos. Today I'm seeing you in this company.
I'm a busy person. Let's talk about this property. You said you wanted to get one for your
Yes,
neighbor.
you know, in my family we are very brilliant, so we need to get the
I
best.
know. Dogu, calm down. Hey, my friend was just recommending this autograph beach view by Cedarwood. She said it's 25 million for early bed. Ada, what were you saying about this one?
You're welcome. Thank you for coming to our office.
Don't mention.
We have a lot for you, sir.
No problem. So what? Please add extra 2 minutes of that apartment to it.
Odogu. Wow, Obiora, thank you.
Obiora.
Yes, so.
I see somebody I've been talking about in here.
Amada.
Ada?
Yes,
Ada, how are
she was
you?
very good.
She's my friend.
Hey, she's your friend.
Yes.
You see, Achalugo can do shakara too much.
Yes, shakara
You are
is
going
too
to tell me everything about Achalugo
All
today.
the details.
You will tell me, Chioma have refused to tell me what she like and what she don't like.
Yes.
You are going to tell me, where is your suspicion from?
Yes.
It's in the office. Okay, come.
Let's go.
You will tell me where.
No rush, no doubt, just hearts in sync. Odogu parala, stop and think. Odogu parala, my heart beats loud.
Hello everyone, my name is David, Programs and Broadcast Coordinator for Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Would you love to feature on any of the Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio program? Do well to reach out to us via the number right there on the screen, irrespective of who you are, what you are, where you are, and what you do. The Cedarwood Luxury Online platform is available and open to every one of you out there. So if you love to feature on any of our Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio programs, do well to reach out to us via the WhatsApp number right there on the screen, and boom, you'll be in the studio to speak with us. Do well to reach out to us now.
Hey prospective buyers, come with us as we explore one of our best-selling estates, Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood. If you're finding it difficult to make a decision on a property because you are skeptical about it, stress no further. At P1 Plus, we offer free inspection at our branch offices nationwide. You can simply walk into any of our branch offices for a free inspection of our now selling estates. Or you can simply put a call across to us from the comfort of your home to book a free inspection today.
Welcome to the Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood, right at Imedu, Ibejuleki. So today we brought some of our new prospects and want to hear from them what they think about the estate.
Hello, smart investors. If you are looking for a serene environment a quiet place, a home away from home where you can build your house and have peace of mind. Go for the Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood, powered by P1 Plus.
So you've heard from our amiable prospects that this is a good investment that you will never regret you made in the future. So hurry today and subscribe now. Subscribe to the Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special edition of the Real Estate Market Trend right here on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. My name is David, and it is such a delight to come your way this beautiful Monday afternoon, exactly 8 minutes past the hour of 1, bringing you the latest of from different segment that makes up the real estate industry. Yes, this is the very program that brings you up to speed, the very program that brings you abreast, the very program that brings you the very latest of stories, happenings from the different segments that makes up the real estate industry. Yeah. All right, we'll begin this afternoon with our very first story, but first, do well to be part of the conversation, not also forgetting to like, to comment, and to share. Yeah, so there's just something funny going on in the atmosphere that's affecting my throat. So, yeah. How estate agents and professional conduct influence rent. This is a conversation that cannot be overemphasized on I guess Wednesday on the real estate in Nigeria program. A video was played during the stream that had an extensive conversation part that it did justice to this conversation, and this is just another angle. How estate agents on professional conduct influence rent. Now, as the cost of living continues to rise across Nigeria, a growing number of tenants in urban areas such as Lagos, Port Harcourt, Kano, and Abuja are pointing fingers at estate agents for the sudden and often unjustified spike in rent. The Guardian investigations revealed that unprofessional conduct among real estate intermediaries plays a key role in distorting the rental market and pushing affordable housing further out of reach for many Nigerians. In Lagos, tenants in various areas such as Lekki, Surulere, and Yaba accuse agents of deliberately quoting rents above market value, creating artificial competition among prospective renters. The situation is not different in Port Harcourt, where oil industries influence have driven rent upwards. In places like GRA and Transamid, estate agents often exploit the presence of expatriates and oil workers to push landlords into changing exorbitant rates. In Kano, the lack of formal regulation for estate agents has led to widespread exploitation. Many renters complain about hidden fees, lack of receipts, and arbitrary evictions, while in Abuja, the country's political capital, Agents frequently label regular apartments as luxury to justify inflated price, particularly in high-browed areas like Matama, Soroko, and Wuse. The Guardian learns that the situation is worsened by the absence of regulatory oversight and indiscriminate charges such as inspection fee, which ranges from 15 to 20,000, inflated charges on agreements, caution fees, commissions, finder's fees, and service charges, in most cases by 100%. For instance, some of the perpetrators charge as high as 20% and above for agency fees, as against the 10% professional fee approved by law. In some cases, a two-bedroom flat rent for 2.5 million naira may come with 500,000 naira commission, 500,000 naira agreement, 400,000 naira caution fee, and 350,000 naira as service charge. Very, very ridiculous. Regrettably, many of these charges are known to the practice of estate agency, and stakeholders have expressed concerns that the profession has now been taken over by quacks who take undue advantage of the high demand for residential accommodation to reap off Nigerians. The Guardian gathered that the price of a two-bedroom flat in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, ranges from 1.5 million naira to 3 million naira yearly. The costs vary by location, size, and features. One bedroom ranges from 500,000 to 1.5 million and above, depending on location, while a three-bedroom could be as high as 3.2 million naira, 5 million naira, and above. In Abuja, the cost of two-bedroom ranges from 2.5 million naira to 5 million and above, depending on location and features. A standard three-bedroom in a high-browed area ranges from 4 million, 12 million, and above, depending also on features and location. In Lagos, a rent evaluation of the cost of two-bedroom standard apartments across 12 locations shows that Yanapaja, Ikeja, Ikorodu, Surulere, Ilasa, Bagada, Yaba, Lekki, Aja, Ekpe, Magodo, Phase 1, and Ikoyi, a two-bedroom flat in Ojodu, Bega, Axis, Lagos, which used to be 600 about 1 year ago, now costs between 1.6 million naira and 1.8/2 million naira, besides agreement fee, caution fee, inspection, legal fee, and other sundry charges. In the highbrow area, yearly rent for a two-bedroom can be as high as 2.5 million naira. This still comes with additional fees such as 400,000 naira for agency, 400,000 naira for legal, and 250,000 naira for caution, as well as other levies for security and waste. The Guardian gathered that most of the so-called estate agents sometimes demand 2 years' rent, encourage landlords to hike rent arbitrarily, double the caution fee, increase agreement from 10% to 20%, and introduce new charges. These charges inflate the general cost of rent paid by prospective tenants. Some agents already allegedly coerce renters to pay a 2-year rent agent fee when the landlord, who spent fortunes to build a house, demands only a year's rent. Despite the existence of the Lagos State Estate Agency Regulatory Law 2022, which mandates the compulsory registration with the government by everyone involved in real estate transactions, many of these operators are yet to register. Now, if you've had any funny experience, I want you to share with me via the comment section. Let's have a conversation about this. All right, moving on. Our next story here says And by the way, the real estate market trend comes away every Monday at 1 p.m. and it brings you updates from different segments that makes up the real estate industry. And we are getting all our stories from the Guardian, from the property segment of the Guardian newspaper. Now, this our next story here says estate surveyors chart new agenda as national confab begins.
everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked. God bless you.
Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
All right. Yes, quickly, let's take our next story. The Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers is set to host its highly anticipated yearly national conference this week in Abuja, bringing together professionals, policymakers, investors, and academics, scheduled to run from today to the weekend with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as special guest of honor. Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Speaker House of Representative Honorable Abbas Tajuddin will be guest of honor, while keynotes is Special Advisor to the President on Revenue and Chairman FRS Dr. Zacchaeus Adedeji. The conference themed Transform, Invest, Strive, Transform, Invest, Strive, Optimizing Real Estate Finance and Taxation is expected to address some of the most pressing issues affecting Nigeria's real estate sector, including fragmented taxation, limited access to financing, and the urgent need for institutional reform. Experts seek environmentally friendly regulations policies in FCT is our next story. Experts have called on the federal government to develop a policy that makes Abuja environmentally friendly and protects the well-being of its residents. According to them, Abuja faces rapid urbanization, population growth, and infrastructure expansion, all of which exert immense pressure on natural resources and ecosystems. The convener, Abuja City Environmental Sustainability Summit, Yusuf Kelani, said Nigeria's capital faces numerous environmental challenges like rapid growth, waste management issues, flooding, and climate change impact. Kelani, also Special Assistant to the President on Climate Change Matters, explained that the summit will seek to urgently address the problems of fostering partnership among stakeholders, government, private sectors, leaders, experts, civil societies, and among others. We'll take our next story quickly. Architects to deepen digital transformation in designs smart city. Architects to deepen digital transformation in designs smart city. The Nigerian Institute of Architects, Lagos chapter, has pledged to deepen digital information through architectural designs and ensure a sustainable building sector. The institute is also advocating equal access to public buildings such as hospitals, churches, government offices, and event halls through architectural designs that cater for the elderly and people with disabilities. Addressing journalists ahead of its yearly Lagos Architects Forum, the chairman of the Lagos chapter, Biodun Fatunyi, acknowledged that governments across the world are inculcating digital processes in the areas of transportation, approval processes, and housing sector. And there was the need for architects to explore sustainable design that will engender smarter development in cities such as Lagos. He disclosed that the chapter has been at the forefront of informing the government about modern trends in housing design, construction, and professional policies that can help the state progress and become more prosperous. All right, Don urges planners to protect sacred lands, cultural heritage sites from urban expansion. A university teacher at the teacher at the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, Professor Adamu Ahmed, has advised town planners to protect sacred lands, cultural heritage sites, and indigenous territories from urban expansion and commercial development. Ahmed, who spoke at the launch of the Nathaniel Atebije Foundation of Planning Advocacy and Anniversary Lecture delivered at the 70th birthday Thanksgiving of the immediate past president of Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, Nathaniel Atebije, on the ethics of space and the moral imperative of urban planning, said that many indigenous landscapes hold spiritual, historical, and cultural significance, yet they are often threatened by infrastructure projects, mining, and deforestation. He stated that ethical urban planning should involve early consultation with indigenous communities, integrating their knowledge into conservation strategies and ensuring that traditional lands remain protected. Aptok Khan advocates digital solutions for physical planning is our next story. All right, professionals under the aegis of the Association of Town Planning Consultants of Nigeria have expressed concerns over non-deployment of digital solutions to tackle physical planning challenges in cities. The experts who spoke at a two-day workshop entitled The Impact of Emerging Technologies on Urban and Regional Planning Challenges and Opportunities, organized by the Association of Town Planning Consultants of Nigeria in Abeokuta, noted that rapid rural-urban migration is increasing the growth of urban slums. The planners appealed to the Ogun State government to ensure building regulations and provide critical infrastructure to halt an unchecked growth of slums. According to them, specific locations such as Admiralty Way in Lekki, Lagos, Mowe, and Ibafor corridors in Ogun State and other places have lost their original urban designs and given way to commercial and social activities. The development, they said, could be linked to the failure of the government and relevant development control agencies to enforce physical planning and building regulations. Stating the tone for discussion, a professor for the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, University of Lagos, Muyiwa Agwebiede, lamented that despite the world's digital transformation on all fronts, government operatives are unwilling to embrace it because they are profiting from the analog system to the disadvantage of citizens. Flooding. Southeast government NEMA declares zero tolerance for blocked drains. Yes, the National Emergency Management Agency and the Anambra, Ebonyi, and Enugu state governments have declared zero tolerance for blocked or silted up drains to avert flooding in the zone. They made a declaration in separate interviews with the News Agency of Nigeria survey on preparations for the 2025 flood predictions in the southeast by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. NAN reports that NEMET identified 30 states that would likely experience heavy rains and possible flooding. The head of operations NEMA in Enugu, Mrs. Ngozi Echiazu, said the agency started early sensation and action plans to avert the incident of flash flood within major metropolis and highly populated areas within the southeast. She said that the agency had remained proactive, knowing that the 2025 flooding prediction forecasted an early onset of rains in the southeast. All right, we bring to you the next story. Storms. FCT Emergency Department places search rescue team on alert. The Federal Capital Territory Emergency Management Department has placed its search and rescue team on high alert following expected rains in FCT and neighboring states. The Acting Director General, Mr. Abdulrahman Mohammed, disclosed this on Friday in a statement signed by the department's head of public affairs in Abuja. Mohammed said that the move was to avert avoidable loss of lives and properties following the Nigeria Meteorological Agency early warning. He said that NIMET had revealed that thunderstorms were being experienced in some parts of Benue Plateau and Nasarawa State. He added that the weather alerts issued by NIMET, which was expected to last up to May 3rd, also claimed the FCT and its neighboring states might experience thunderstorms in the coming days. All right, we move. Operator seeks government interventions over high cement costs. This is our next story. Towards making home ownership more accessible, operators in the building sector value chain have appealed to the federal government to intervene over the persistent increase in the price of cement. Cement is a critical ingredient for housing construction in Nigeria as it determines in no small measure the number of houses that could be constructed over time. It performs a fundamental role in constructing foundations, floors, walls, and other structural elements, providing strength, durability, and stability. The potency of cement is essentially hinged on its ability to bind aggregates such as sand, gravel, and others together when mixed with water, thus making it an essential component for building construction. However, over the years, the construction industry in Nigeria has faced challenges as cement prices have surged to unprecedented levels because between December 2023 and November 2024, the price of 50 kg bag of cement sold for an average of 5,000 naira and 8,000 naira in the open market. As of April 2025, the average retail price per 50 kg bag of cement ranges from 10,000 naira, 10,500 naira, depending on the location and the brand. Moving on quickly. Oh boy, quite a number of. All right. Yes. Upwen urges engineers to leverage AI in professional practice. The Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, Upwen, has emphasized the urgency for women engineers to integrate artificial intelligence into practice, promote innovation, business growth, and financial independence. Upwen also reiterated its commitment to empowering engineers with 21st century skills to ensure relevance and resilience in a rapidly evolving and uncertain global economy. The association's president, Dr. Adebisi Osim, led the charge at a webinar entitled AI-Powered Wealth Creation and Business Mastery for Engineers. The virtual session, which was anchored by the founder of the AI Mastery Academy, Mr. Gabriel Namdu, attracted a diverse audience of engineering professionals, entrepreneurs, and tech enthusiasts from across Nigeria and beyond. All right, we'll bring to you the next story. UPDC targets young professionals, expands real estate portfolio. United Property Development Company is shifting its real estate focus beyond the middle class to include young professionals in a bold move to close Nigeria's widening housing gap and reshape urban living. Speaking to newsmen at a press briefing, UPDC CEO Odunayo Ojo outlined the company's forward-looking strategy to diversify its offerings, expand into new locations, and deliver innovative housing solutions tailored to the evolving needs of Nigeria's workforce. According to Ojo, young professionals have been unprecedented in the housing market despite being critical to its long-term growth. In developed economies, individuals often begin investing in real estate shortly after entering the workforce. But in Nigeria, lack of access to affordable long-term mortgages have hindered this, he said. All right, we'll present to you the next story. Yes, sir. Nigeria's construction industry to hit $337 billion by 2034. Nigeria is among 5 other countries with significant growth expectations in the construction industry, which is expected to expand in the coming years from $179 billion in 2024 to $337 billion in 2034. In its African construction industry outlook for 2025, Afrin's Bank Research Trade Intelligence Solutions revealed that the robust growth of the region's construction market will provide significant project opportunities across a wide range of markets, including Algeria, Egypt, Nigeria, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. The report explores the outlook for Africa's construction industry, considering both key long-term trends underway as well as important factors set to impact the region, particularly in 2025. All right, this very next one here says, How ProTech impacts estate surveying valuation profession. Estate surveyors and valuers have been advised to be abreast of the latest advancement in property technology, which is revolutionizing the profession, making practitioners provide more efficient and effective service. The experts urge practitioners to adopt technology such as data analysis, geographical information systems for property analysis, electronic database for efficient data management, virtual reality tools, drone technology for property inspections, and AI-powered automated valuation models to expedite valuation processes and other areas of the profession. Speaking at Estate Surveyors and Valuers Panorama, a forum that x-rays the latest trends and innovative solutions shaping the real estate industry, organized by the Lagos branch of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, the Vice President, International Real Estate Federation, Mr. Ayodeji Adeleye, said property technology impacts property management, valuation, facility management, property marketing, and others. Minister takes new surveyors on housing infrastructure. Minister attacks new surveyors on housing infrastructure. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, has called on land surveyors to provide essential service in the federal government housing agenda, especially infrastructural development in the country. Dangiwa, who stated this in a goodwill message at the induction of 443 surveyors organized by the Surveyors Council of Nigeria in Abuja, lauded the council for its unwavering commitment to upholding excellence and ethical standards in the surveying profession. He said surveying is critical in the fiscal economy and development of the country, and urged the inductees to be good ambassadors as they step into a world where technology, geospatial intelligence, and innovation are reshaping all reforms. The minister said, "You must not rest on your oars, but continue to go for lures." Yes, lures. Embrace continuous learning, adhere to the code of ethics and conduct, and above all, make the marks in the profession, whether you find yourself the future of land, wherever you find yourself, the future of land administration, urban planning, and development lies significantly on you. All right. We'll take our last story for this afternoon. And of course, it says Topcon advocates digital solutions for physical planning. Professionals under the I've taken this. It just appeared twice. Let's see this one. All right, this will be our very last expert call for sustainable livelihood for Niger Delta region. Environmental experts have urged the federal government to provide sustainable livelihoods and clean water in the restored polluted areas in the Niger Delta region. They made this plea during a media parley in Abuja to remind the government that Ogoni land remains the gravest environmental tragedy in Africa's history that has endured the heavy burden of oil exploration and exploitation for over 6 decades without respite for impact communities in the region. A former president of the movement for the survival of Ogoni people, Mr. Lebosi Yagbara, said that agitation for a healthy environment for the people through the cleanup project is yet to be achieved. And that's all we're able to take this afternoon on the real estate market trend. Thank you very much. We'll be back at 4 p.m. bringing you the latest updates
as far as P1 Plus business concerned is concerned.
Hey prospective buyers, come with us as we explore one of our best-selling estates, Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood. If you're finding it difficult to make a decision on a property because you are skeptical about it, stress no further. At P1 Plus, we offer free inspection at our branch offices nationwide. You can simply walk into any of our branch offices for a free inspection of our now selling estates. Or you can simply put a call across to us from the comfort of your home to book a free inspection today.
Welcome to the Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood, right at Imedu, Ibejuleki. So today we brought some of our neighbor prospects and want to hear from them what they think about the estate.
Hello, smart investors. If you are looking for a serene environment, a quiet place, a home away from home where you can build your house and have peace of mind, go for the Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood, powered by P1 Plus.
So you've heard from our amiable prospects that this is a good investment that you will never regret you made in the future. So hurry today and subscribe now. Subscribe to the Autograph Grandeur by Cedarwood.